attorney.
Okay, welcome back. It's not even been that long. It's honestly the same day, only a couple hours later. I did well, it's I guess 4.5-ish hours later. I did take a small break to eat and then did a recording of a near replicant in between. So this is my fourth recording of the day. Oh boy. Gotta catch up. So yeah, lots of 4 or 5 recordings per day. Days incoming for me. Yeah, hey, we breached the 40% mark. We're getting there. We're actually getting there. And our playtime is only 16 hours. Huh. That's very, let me see. Okay, I am recording. Let me just, okay. Sound is coming through. Good. Sure, let's, nope. Let's first check if we have any new wallpapers. Nothing yet, but so many empty spots. I wonder if it's just gonna stay like that or if eventually all of the empty spots are gonna get filled. No new Emma. Understandable. 13.400. Lost item. Check your 12 o'clock. Romance. It's okay to be selfish. Gambling. Unlucky. Lovely. Good luck. Sure. Lonely. Lovely. I don't know. No money. Check your 12 o'clock. Huh. Okay. Let's start by playing some Ilya. Let me actually... Yeah. Oh. Rerun from the Flaming Shark. Fun reaction channel. Would recommend. They are very much themselves. No holds barred. No bars held. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if it's okay to just keep doing this because it keeps me... Is this... Okay, it just gives us these. Let's, I guess, go... What is demo mode? Demonstration mode. Oh, I exited it. Yeah? This is automatic. Okay. Well, I mean, sure. Let me know if I should watch that till the end, if there's anything unique there, or if it's just simple gameplay. Well, I don't yet know which ones I need from which stages, or which ones I can get, so I guess I'm just, doing all the stages with normal mode. Shiro and the Lancer. Sure. Can't get excited with a combination with a guy. Okay, let's Oh, we didn't jump on top. I'm very sorry for those who got hit by my touching the mic. Okay, they are getting weird. Very far ahead. No, you're not. Someone please attack. Oh no, we are very low HP. Someone please stop. I think she made it. Oh, I failed it. Uh-oh. Unlucky. Why didn't you use it earlier? Curse you. Oh. Nope. Success. Nice, 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 nice.
これでも食らいなさい。
Invincible.
もうら
こ
いっと
の程度。
Even
セイバージャンプ。
why did we go so far
この
back?
程度。
今だ。
シー戦闘です。
あ
ここで倒します。
俺が勝ったら茶を飲みに行こうぜ。
Damn.
楽勝。イヤホー。
Damn, only third place. Huh. Okay. Do-do-do.
セイバーの正体はアーサー王である。
No, it's King Artoria. But yeah.
おし、よくやった。
よっしゃ
行くぜ。もらった。
苦手だけど。
そこだ。
回る大好き
They
です。
all
もち
jumped
もち。
already.
あら、邪魔だ、落ちろ。
Ouch.
セイバージャンプ。キノコ大好きでしたよ。
Oh no. Yeah, it spun to the other direction and I was almost out of HP, so
苦手です。
俺、
目が回る。見えた。なんでキノコ
見たか。そこだ。邪魔だ、落ちろ。
Nope. Oops. I was a bit too hasty. I thought maybe I could do that quickly, but nope.
よっしゃ、行くぜ。もらった。
苦手だけど。
I could have easily waited one half rotation, so I should have just done that.
今だわ。なんでキノコなのよ。
楽、邪魔だ、落ちろ。
セイバージャンプ。これをキノコと言い張るのですか。辛抱たまりません。
これを作ったこいつはうまい。お、いけるじゃんか。はっ、邪魔だ、落ちろ。
キノコ回る。これは
こいつはうまい。
辛抱たまりません。
これを作ったのは誰だ。ふん、悪くない。
シーサー、邪魔だ、落ちろ。
キノコと言い張るのですか。辛抱たまりません。
腹に入っちまえば同じだ。こいつはうまい。
There we go.
悪くない。これを作ったのは誰だ。
いや、もっちりしすぎじゃねえの。
キノコと言い張るのですか。
Please. Okay, we made it. We need to rest now. Oh no!
私はここまでの
この
ようです。
人です。
What a weird lag there. Okay, Archer won. Unlucky.
なんということでしょう。
I like how it recommends mashing the button very furiously there. But in fact, you should not do that. Nice, second place, I think. Maybe? Yeah, barely. Oh, goodbye, caster. second.
アーサーカー
Or
は
third and second.
12回命を落としても死なない。
Won't die even after being killed 12 times. No? I mean,
おし、よくやった。
yeah. Between Sella and Lizard.
この戦いに勝ったら俺、スピード無敵。
やりますね。
Okay, so invincible
スピードアップ。
何もできなかった。
invincible cancel
アンリ
speed
ミ
up.
テッドブレイドワークス。
Can I get invincible there? No. Yoink. Yep, good.
かけろペガサスのように。
Can't do anything
ス
about the
ピー
might
ド
of
アップ。
okay, bulk.
アサシン。
Saber is down. Sochi.
無敵。
Invincible. Ooh. Are we still invincible? Yeah, nice. That was a lucky position of an invincible food. But no boxes. No chests. So far.
トラストラップを携帯電話に取り付けるには紐の結びを一度ほどかなければならない。
I think that is the case. It's been a while since I had a old time cell phone where you could do that. Thank God for being a boomer.
富士隊長のラジオは見
もらった。
俺こいつは当たるぜ。
Boom. Baka. Oh, I can see Halbert there.
大人の魅力を以上
サーバントが無視あんたたちなんて
おいたが過ぎるぜ。
わがまま
お嬢ちゃん
イリアスフィー
ゲイボルク。
いたたたた engage.
イリアス
Oh,
ひれ伏しなさい
おいたが過ぎるぜ。お嬢ちゃん
nice.
バーサーカーよう後ろの姿になっちまいやがっ
She's going
て。
down so fast this time.
若ければいいってものじゃないわよ。
するなよ
バーサーカー
Ouch, ouch,
これ
ouch,
が
ouch.
ヒロインの力よ
Go away, go away.
あちゃ
Please don't hit me, son.
大人の魅力を教えて。
Please,
ちょっ
please.
いい君だわ
と乗り物
バーサーカー。
スピードがないです
私は
こいつは当た
I
る
think
ぜ。
that's enough.
ですから
ちょっと何
倒して
48,000.
しまって構わんのだろ。
Ah, damn it. Archer got the final blow. No chest this time. Oh, she's gonna tell Kiritsugu. Damn, everyone survived. That's nice though. Let's see how it goes in the final cutscene after this fake ending. Yeah.
もうおしまいよこうなったらみんな道連れよ
Will she make it? Never. Oof. And those two will never make it. But here, things change. Maybe. Oh no.
この人でなし。
Oh. Where did Saber go? Did Saber sprint off the screen or did she get crushed? I feel like she's gonna... Nope, she survives. Okay. Huh, what happened to Saber? I didn't see. Saber just vanished. Maybe she got crushed. The end. Overall score, we were first. Huh. Wild. But sure. I mean, third and second? I guess. Sure, whatever. There we go. I don't think we got... Maybe, I mean, nothing here. Yeah, but maybe special CG? No, nothing here either. Huh. That's interesting, unless we got this or this frame here, but I don't think. Okay, well. You know, it never hurts to play a round of Operation Ilias Castle. Okay, let's start again. October 8th. Yeah, we have that there. And this here. You know, let's do a Fuji-nee scene. We haven't done that in a while. Taiga!
Fuji-nee.
Yeah, what's up, Fuji-nee? What are you doing at the harbor? Working with Lancer? Or... The one person I did not expect to see up at the harbor was here before me.
あれシローだこんなところで何してるの
No, what are you doing out here? We are just chilling.
Fuji-nee こそ港に何か用があったのか
Something doesn't feel right. Unlike seeing her face from dawn to dusk, bumping into her at a place like this feels different somehow.
シローも学校をサボってこんなところでうろうろしてちゃダメだよ。
Why are you not at the school?
そういう藤姉だって今
Though sometimes with college and well, I guess even in high school, you can you just sometimes have hours where you do nothing. So maybe that's the same for teachers.
そうね。まあ今日くらいは多めに見てあげるか。連休前だし。
Okay. I thought she would drag me to school by the ear, but it looks like she is in a good mood today. Safe for now. I wonder if she has something more serious behind her. Like that one time at the graveyard at, behind Ryudo Temple. No, wait. Even in a good mood, it's not like Fuji-nee to forgive skipping school. Maybe she's not feeling well.
なんか調子出ない
Maybe she's fake Fuji-nee.
そう？
いやほら藤姉だったらこう
I step onto the pier and strike a dramatic pose. I can only imagine. Something sailor-like, with a pipe in his teeth. A grizzled sea wolf. Or the guy in the Rambler series, I don't know.
私は海の女こんな渡り鳥に惚れるとやけどをするぜなんて言いそうで
Great imagination, Shiro.
似合うかもしれないね。そういうのも面白いかも。
Yeah, what's on your mind, though?
どうだろう今以上に変な気がする
I just imagined it for a moment, but it would be odd to see actual sailors at this harbor, after all. But weirdly enough, if it was Fuji-nee, I could actually picture it.
って島シャツパンタロンのセーラーなんて今時手に入るのか
Sure.
ん？セーラー服なら私もちょっとすごいわよ。
Oh?
昔はそうだったねそれでセーラー服持ってくるのは勘弁してくれよ
No, please do. I want to see it. The image of someone over 20 in a schoolgirl's sailor suit is a bit severe. At this port, a real sailor's uniform might actually look good on Fuji-nee, though.
海ね。そういえば、そういうものを着てた頃にキリツグさんを追っかけてたな。
Huh. Okay. And there's that longing gaze once again. Gazing at the distant sea, she mutters something longingly. Okay, you can't just copy me like that. I said those exact words. Switching them around is not good. I don't know what was going through his head at the time, but once he went overseas on a freighter that he boarded at this harbor. When I told him to go by plane, he said, No, Shiro. The chance to hide amongst cargo on the boat is what makes the trip such a novel adventure, don't you think? Huh. I mean, I would know a reason why he wouldn't want to fly a plane, but you do you, Kiritsugu.
いや追っかけない方が良かったと思う
そうよね。パスポート持たないで国外に行ったら送り返されちゃうし。
Would she have followed him if she had one? And not just the passport. She'd need a visa and all that too. Even then, I still wouldn't recommend being Kiritsugu's companion on one of his reckless adventures. Fuji-nee is technically a girl after all. Okay, Shiro.
海外に出かける時のキリツグさんをここまで追っかけてね。でも連れてってって言えなくてね。
そうだったのか
キリツグさんにシロを頼んだよと言われて、わかりましたってそればっかり。
Wholesome.
一回無理して追っかけて海外で何してるのか と見てくればよかったな。
Yeah, I do wonder what he did afterwards, after the Holy Grail War. Like, he lost pretty much everyone, and I mean, we know that he tried to go and see Ilya, but was denied by, I think, Elder Yupstik. I forget how you say his name. The old man with the beard. I wonder if he still went on to war zones and tried to help other people. Or if it simply was going all the time just to Germany and try to get to Ilya's place. Not sure. They might have mentioned it at the beginning or in one of the endings for Stay Night, or they might have mentioned it at somewhere in... No, they wouldn't have mentioned it in Zero. Maybe they would have at the very end, I forget. She laughs weakly. Even though my own perspective even through my own perspective, it's not as though I could tell what he had been doing overseas. He'd just come back with all kinds of nonsense stories that I looked forward to. Neither of us knew when he would come back, so we waited for him together.
俺も行けばよかったかな。
そうよね。私たちを1回くらい連れて行ってくれても罰は当たらなかったと思う。
でも親父ってどこで何してたかさっぱりだぞ。ヨーロッパとかならいいけど、アフリカの奥地で宇宙人の子孫を名乗る謎の古代民族を見たみたいなのだったらどうするんだよ。
If this isn't already a story in, let's say, Grand Order, it needs to be one. It wouldn't be quite that absurd, but there's a good chance it wasn't that far off. The Andes, the Amazon, Kiritsuku went everywhere. Okay. I remember not knowing what to do with the weird mask he brought me as a souvenir. That looked as if a trapped spirit was about to emerge from it. Huh.
アフリカ？ねえ、トラいるかな、トラ。
Sure. Yeah, sure.
いなかった気がする。
Hmm.
だとして都合よくカメラの前になんか飛び出してこないって。
大丈夫大丈夫。お姉ちゃんがいるからトラだって一撃で退散できるかな。剣道は3倍弾だけど肉食獣とは猟銃を持ってようやく対等。
No. I mean, you say that as a joke, but I feel like you could actually do it. You are a big blob of mystery. Who do you think you are? Kato Kiyomasa? I don't know. To fight a tiger on equal terms, you'd have to be at least at Saber's level. Okay. Fuji-nee already started sparring with an imaginary tiger. Looks like she thinks her odds of defeating a tiger are high enough already.
難しいわね。孤島の大技物があればかろうじて。
I mean, you can always borrow sabers.
そんなことでじいさんのコレクション持ち出すなよ。だいたいキリツグは。
Kiritsugu was a magus, so Fuji-nee is a warrior? Maybe it's the dog's atmosphere that caused memories of Dad to resurface. Perhaps Fuji-nee got a little nostalgic too.
でもキリツグさんもね。やめましょう。
No, I would love this to be the whole part.
そうだな。
Learning more about Kiritsugu is always fun.
なあ、藤根。いつか親父の代わりに海の向こうを連れて行こうか。
That's so wholesome. Yes, please do that. Whoops. I think I just said something stupid.
逆よ。 私がシロを海外に連れて行ってあげるんだから。卒業旅行とかあるでしょ？
Sure, sure.
教師同伴の卒業旅行なんかごめんだぞ。
もう、シロったら恥ずかしがっちゃって、この
Kono.
バカ言うな。恥ずかしいんじゃない。みっともないんだって、そんなのは。
Okay, that was a very nice scene. Very appreciated. Okay, ooh. Last time we didn't really have any rider. We had a Sakura scene, we had a caster scene, and then the rest was at Elias Castle. So we could do a rider scene now, or we could do a Mitsuzuri scene. It's at the big bridge again, so it might be a continuation. Sure. It's been a while, anyway, since we've gotten any of her. As I'm walking around with no particular goal in mind, looking for clues.
おや、奇遇だね、エミヤ。何してんのさ、こんなところで。
What brings me here? I mean, I saw your icon. I suddenly come across Mitsuzuri.
こんなところって、公園で散歩するのは普通だろう。ちょっとした気晴らしだよ。三つ釣りだって散歩じゃないのか？
Maybe. You never know with her.
私はそこまで暇じゃな。ああ、そうだね。エミヤは暇ってわけか。
Yeah. I mean, if we're both... I mean, you seemingly don't have much free time, but you're still here, so... Wanna do something together? Let's go, I don't know, have a picnic, go shopping, admire the scenery, go to the movies, hold hands, you know.
よしよし、それじゃあ仕事をあげよう。元弓道部のよしみで付き合いなさい。
Go see someone as a former archery club member. Huh.
Hi.
Hi?
3年の斉田さん、覚えてるだろ？
Yes, definitely. Yes. Definitely.
一応は。ポニーテールのちょい落ち着きがない子だろ？
Ponytail.
そう、あの子が急に入院してね。弓道部代表で見舞いに行くことになったの。
We walked quite far away from the place, but sure, okay. Visiting her on behalf of the archery club ended up being my responsibility. Huh.
怪我か？
相変わらず他人のことだけ心配性だね。大丈夫。ただの急性腸炎で大事には至ってないから。
Just acute intestine inflammation. Damn, that sounds painful.
それでいろいろ花とかなんとか見舞いの品を調達ってね。まあ、現部長の麻藤が何かと忙しいから、元部長の私が買って出たわけだ。
Shinji's busy. Oh, well, wait, you were talking about Sakura, right? Shinji is busy being an art piece. I loved his Picasso face. But sure, Sakura is busy with something. Are? The florist's storefront caught me by surprise. Before, it was filthy. Well, that might have been kind of rude, but it certainly didn't feel very clean. Now it has flowers just laying there. But now it looks like a completely different store. Oh, is that what Sakura has been doing, helping out this store, or...?
いらっしゃいませ。
Was that Lance's voice? Oh, the new clerk's coming. A bit enthusiastic, maybe? A tall man in an apron suddenly emerges from the back. Yeah. Perfect. lovely. He really looks like someone that I know. No way. That guy, a florist, it's probably just a coincidence. Yep. But he's actually looking at me with a smile.
なんだ小僧か。何の用だ。
No, what is up with you? It's him, no doubt about it.
ああ、なんだ。何してるか聞いていいか。
Wrong question. He's gonna answer that, can't you see I'm working as a florist, shopkeep? What you should have asked him is, how did you end up in this position? Huh?
見てわからねえか。バイトだバイト。
Mm.
坊主もしてるだろう。別段不思議なことじゃねえって。
Okay, but yeah, that kind of answered the other question too. Part-time, either because you want to help someone or because you need money.
とりあえずエプロンが似合ってるのが不思議だ。そう言うな。他人の家の門を叩けば主人のもてなしで飲み食いってご時世じゃねえからな。飲み口ぐらいは自分で稼ぎ出さねえとよ。そりゃそうか。あんたも大変なんだな。おう。けど役得もあるしな。余生をまくのにも力が入るってもんだ。
This place is like a lure if I put some effort. Oh, is this where he gets his critters he uses as a bait in his fishing rod? That would make sense. What do you think? Lancer points to the storefront, or maybe he just likes taking care of flowers. What's the side benefit?
エミヤの知り合いか？
Didn't you see him previously? Well, whatever.
あまり知り合いたくもないやつなんだが。
I mean, I know he met the other three, but wasn't Mitsuzuri also present there? Or in another scene where they met? But whatever.
その割には随分親しそうだけど。
Oh yeah, we are very close.
いらっしゃいお嬢さん。お花のご入り用かい？
Actually, kinda yeah.
ちょっと見舞いの花束を予算これくらいで見繕ってもらえます？
Mitsuzuri quickly puts up 2 fingers. Nodding, Lancer starts picking out flowers skillfully. Nice, he's good at his job. He really does act like an actual florist.
見舞いの花と大村原の学生さんと見たが、不幸にあったのは友達か何かかい？
Very correct. Good intuition.
部活の仲間、弓道部やってまして。
なんだと？
What do you mean? Or are you immediately thinking that they got shot by an arrow?
義理人情のないこのご時世に共に戦う腹からに花を手向けるとは見上げた心がけだ。
Okay, yeah. Kinda there, huh? But sure.
ここのところ弓使いとは反りが合わなかったがあんたとは気が合いそうだ。
I'm not sure if he's kind of picking her up, or if he's genuinely just a bit confused or out of the loop, and yeah. It seems that this man mistakenly sees the archery club as some combat group whose members watch each other's watch each other's backs in a bloody battle.
つか泣かせる。いや泣く。あんたみたいな女に思われていくのなら、そいつもきっと浮かばれるぜ。戦士冥利に尽きるってな。
いや死んでない。欲しいのは公家じゃなくて、何作ってんだよ。
I stop him as Lancer swiftly picks out a burial flower collection. It would be so funny if what was her name again? The girl in the hospital, if she knew Hanakotoba flower language, and we picked up burial flowers for her. What would be her reaction? Like, really? Really, bitch? Really? But to be honest, his bouquet did show a pretty good sense of style. He's good at flower arrangement too, I guess.
戦士店員さんも何か武芸をされてるんですか？
Perhaps.
まあ一通りな。剣でも弓でも戦車でも。
What do you
本
mean?
業は槍なわけだが。
What do you mean, tanks? Hello? Hello? Where did you learn tanks? I mean, I guess you guys are kind of granted general knowledge of modern world, but what the hell, Lancer?
槍術、古武術ですか？
What kind of ancient art is that supposed to be? His expression seems to ask.
三綴、あまりその辺はいいんじゃないか。それよりランサー、ちゃんと見舞い用の花を作れよ。
なんだエミヤ、気に入らない口ぶりだね。武道をたしなんで悪いことがあるっていうの？
No, he's more worried about the burial flowers. Do you not know Hanakotaba? Is our housewife Emiya truly the only one here who knows true culture?
そいつとはちょいとあってね。未だに根に持ってんだよ。しつこいやつだぜまったく。今生きてんだからいいじゃねえか。
Mitsuzuri is like, huh? I have a dreadful hypothesis. Lancer is the kind of guy that goes, it ain't no murder if no one found out, after stabbing someone's heart. I mean, it ain't no murder if that someone came back to life after seemingly being stabbed to death.
エミヤ、なんだか知らないけど、勝負事を根に持つのは感心しないな。弓をやめても武道家の精神までは忘れてほしくないね。ちょいとあったくらいでそのふてくされようはなんだ。
Fool. If you can brush it off with a "you're alive, so what's the problem?" This world ought to be one big coliseum with fountains of blood and gore. We can make that happen. Actually, I think there's a recent-ish Nasuverse fighting game, which has characters from the vampire story. What was it called again? And probably from Karano Kyokai as well.
でも槍術家に会うのは初めてです。私は薙刀をやっているんですが。
ああ、そういえば三綴の一番の得手はそれだっけ？
Is that so? I don't think I never knew that. Huh. Okay.
ああ、非力な女子のための武芸ってイメージが強いから、男にはなかなか縁のない武道だけどな。
Naginata? I mean...
おお、要するにハルバートみたいなもんか。
Yeah.
しかしな、戦士に男も女もないぜ。あんなのは向いているか向いていないかだけの話だ。何せ俺の槍は。
おい、待て、それは。
Starts talking about curses and yeah. Whoa. Did he actually pull it out and swing it? A 2-meter long spear is being easily swung around by the florist's gentle hands. As if transformed into a whip by a flick of his wrist, the spear roams freely about the shop.
この通り、ある女戦士からの直伝でね。この国ではあまり知られてないのが残念だが。
I have never seen a flustered or confused or scared Mitsuzuri. This is a blessing of the ages. Wow. Passed on to me by a certain female warrior, Skatach. Not a single petal fell in the flower-filled shop, and nothing but the desired flowers were plucked out.
珍しい伝だね。いえ、です。
Dane to this, yeah, changed to a more polite one after seeing his skill. An unusual guy whipping out a spear to cut some flowers. More like it.
じゃあお嬢さんと俺とで長江のお仲間ってわけかな。
Spear brothers. Also, that is very much Lancer style. Just whip out your 2-meter long phallic object in front of girls to impress them. Spear bros. Super spear bros.
そんな恐縮です。こんな素晴らしい技量の槍術に比べれば、私なんて。
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you expected them to be a regular class, you know, martial artist, but unfortunately, this is his skill surpasses anyone currently living in the modern age. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's some in the mage world, but probably not. At least not with the spear.
いや、技量より花屋で槍を振り回す非常識さは。
That is, that's true as well. Huh? Not you too, Mitsuzuri.
どこで槍術を習得されたのですか？ぜひお話を、聞かせてもらえれば嬉しいです。
Oh no, the cult of Lancer is finally beginning to form. The unfellable has finally fallen. He has found well, not a romantic interest, but someone who she can respect now.
話して聞かせる昔語りならここの花ほどまあ売るほどあるね。よし、完成。
Lancer hands over the finished bouquet.
柔らかくて優しい感じ。作った人の気持ちが伝わってくるような、あんなすごい技を持った人なのに。
Mitsuzuri keeps admiring the bouquet.
やはりいいもんだな。美人の武道家にこそ花はよく映える。
Wow.
ってやつだ。
Wow. Oh my god. She actually blushes. Wow. Mitsuzuri has finally been broken. That's insane. Huh. I mean, sure. Himuro wasn't broken, so we finally have a power ranking between the school girls. Himuro is more powerful than Mitsuzuri. There we have it. But the real question is, which one is more powerful, Himuro or Yukika? Because Yukika is naive, but I feel like she holds a dark secret none of us know yet. And her full power is more than Fuji-nee. And Fuji-nee, we all know, is above any of the servants, so you know. Lancer laughs as he brushes off his apron.
政治じゃない、単なる本音だ。
Damn.
でも、そう言われて悪い気はしません。
Mitsuzuri smiles happily. I've known her since she came to Hamurahara, and this is the first time I've seen her act girl-like.
じゃあ、これはサービス。
Damn. He gives the surprised Mitsuzuri one more flower.
これは？
戦友を思うあんたへの心尽くしだ。見誤ったかな。飴色の花は気に入らないか？
そうじゃなくて、少し驚いただけで。
そういえば名前聞いてなかったな。俺のことは、ランサーとでも呼んでくれ。今はそれで通ってる。
はい。私の名前は。
Yeah.
綾子。
Hello there, bookkeep. I assume. Because you're wearing that kind of apron. Or are you also working at the flower shop? What the hell? The perfect photo bomb. I feel like this alone here would be a perfect thumbnail. What the hell? Also, wonderful line.
ライダーよわー
What the hell is this Mario ass line?
よわーよわ
Rider?
どうしてここに？
こちらの近所で働いているのですよ。そうしたら綾子と花の香りに惹かれて。
Damn. First you are sweet talking her, and now you are sweet talking her.
あ、お花ですね。でしたらこちらによりどりみどりで。
いえ、今はお昼を取りに出てきたところなので、花より綾子です。
Damn. Damn.
私と昼食に何のつながりが？
She's hitting on you. Unintentionally. Damn. Time for another of Ryder's bad habits to show up. What the hell is this scene? Seems that she took a liking to Mitsuzuri and is now closing in as if already on a date. I ship it.
普通の恋愛がしたいのに。
Damn. I mean, she has been searching for love since the beginning of Stay Night.
何おい嬢ちゃん花お勘定
She's running away. Today, I learned a lot about a side of Mitsuzuri I never knew existed. Yeah. She has finally been blown open. Wow. Love it. I love it.
って買い物に付き合わされてた俺はどうしたものかな。
I don't know, maybe you were one of her potential targets. Wow, what a scene. That was so funny. So much fun. Okay, anything new? Nope, all of the day. Anything? Wow, literally nothing. Okay. Wow, literally nothing. October 9th has been conquered so far, unless we get a sequel event after completing something later on. October 10th. One scene. Oh, right, because last time we did Caster's scene at the shopping mall, or shopping street. This time, Ryder. Okay, Ryder, what the hell was going on 2 days ago? Turning my back towards the temple, I head for the forest in the back. The back road leading to the temple is one of my favorite walking routes. Avoiding the path that goes through the vast cemetery, I stroll around the periphery. Suddenly,
そこにいるのは本当にシロですか？
what do you mean, really? A familiar voice stops me.
あれライダーどうして？
気になることがあって調べに来たのですが。
Huh, in your battle attire. Also, you can seemingly manifest that, or maybe that only appears when you are in your battle getup. And you're much more, maybe it's just the influence of the outfit or getup. I feel like your voice is even more unemotional Sorry, emotionless. What is unemotional? Something was bothering you and you came to investigate, huh? Ryder comes out of the bushes. Seeing the old black clothes, my body stiffens before I realize it. Trauma. Old experience, I guess, made me a bit nervous by reflex.
シロ、あなたはなぜこの場所に？
いや、単なる散歩なんだけど、竜道寺には一世がいるし、ここは昔から使ってるし。それよりライダー、気になることって。
Yeah, what was going on? Stiffening even more. Ryder does not answer. Did a thought cross her mind? Her pointed gaze from beyond the mask is still aimed at me. Not quite murderous, but the coldness in her eyes is almost hostile. It might as well be a snake staring at me. Though I'm sure she's not using her mystic eyes. I'm already starting to feel paralyzed.
いえ、私の勘違いでしょう。ここがシロの散歩道なら、気配も残っているでしょうし。
ライダー？
失礼しました、シロ。今のは忘れてくださると助かります。
Okay, this seems more plot relevant. The tension starts to fade. To amend her hostility from a moment ago, Ryder smiles gently.
忘れろって言うなら聞かないけど。じゃあ、ライダーがここにいたことも聞かない方がいいのかな？
いえ、そちらは問題ありません。
Okay.
私がここに訪れたのは、地脈の乱れを感知したからです。この地はキャスターの領域ですので、様々な魔術の手が加えられていますが、このねじれは彼女の魔術によるものではない。
This new twist is not one of her doing. I know someone in the Nasuverse who can do twisting.
他のマスターやサーバントの干渉も疑ったのですが、どうやらそれも異なる。
Doesn't appear to be the case either. Okay, so if you don't think it's Bezet or Avenger or Karen, then that only really leaves either the Beasts, though I feel like they're with Karen, so probably not. So that only leaves whatever the heck Rin did. I'm sorry, I don't know if I've been harping on too much on the Rin thing, because it might have felt like that's the basis of all my ideas. It might have simply been a comedic scene at the very start of the game, and it has nothing to do with the actual plot. And that was just the reason for her to get away from the story and be sent to London jail time on the clock tower. Well, not jail time, but you know. But yeah, it's a fun idea, so that's why I'm mentioning it so much. But it's also I don't think it's been disproven at all, so it's a valid idea still. Not a master or a servant.
他のサーバント？まさか三門のアサシンとやり合ったのか？
Wait, what? But that appears to not be the case. What are you meaning? Shiro, she just said not a servant.
いえ、三門でしたら普通に挨拶をして通りました。
Casually in battle attire, konnichiwa, or I don't know, what's the word for good day instead of is there a word for good day? Ohio is for morning. What is the one for day then? I should know this, but I've forgotten.
挨拶って こんにちはって。
Right or not, she really went to Kojiro and Konnichiwa and walked past him. Some gatekeeper he is. Assassin's self-confidence is only matched by his ability to detect malicious intent.
すみません。
Forgiven.
この姿はシローにプレッシャーを与えているようですね。
Yeah?
こちらの方は集中できるのですが、
Mm.
シローが気になるというのでしたら、普段着に戻りましょうか。
No, it's a fine change of pace. We haven't seen you in this attire at all in this game yet, so please keep wearing your weird bondage outfit. It's necessarily not my thing, but it's kind of working. It's doing its things on the people it's supposed to do.
ああ、いや、それには及ばない。それより、地脈の乱れってどんな乱れを指したんだ？
シローは感じませんか？
Shiro cannot feel it. Now that she asks, I concentrate on my senses. Oh? While I cannot perceive the flow of magical energy, I can tell if there are other abnormalities or torn seams in the world around me. Huh. That seems like a pretty good ability, but maybe that's just basic for mages. Using not technique, but intuition. Not theory, but instinct. I probe around the entire structure of the mountain. Wow.
まず、お山全体に濃い霊気を感じる。冬季の霊脈だから、これは当然として、それに重なるように違う動脈が走っている。巧妙に偽装してるけど、これがキャスターの結界か。
Wow, Shiro actually doing some mage stuff.
あとは、もう異常らしきものは感じない。
Okay. I raise my head, covering her face as if in deep thought. Ryder seems to be irritated.
そうですか。
そうですね。
シローに感じ取れないというのなら、おかしいのはこの山ではなく、私自身ということになる。
No, I don't. That's a flawed hypothesis or idea. Because we all know that Shiro is not the greatest with mage stuff, except swords. He's very sword sexual.
異質なのは私の方で、思っているよりこちら側に近づいているのでしょう。
It's this side, yeah, that too. Those words can be nothing but an ill omen. But, clenching her teeth, Ryder shakes her head in denial and turns to me again.
お気になさらずに、シローには関わりのないことです。
Even if it has nothing to do with us, we still worry about you because we care about you.
私はもともと大地に関わる神聖ですので、地脈の乱れには敏感なのです。今回はそれが行き過ぎて、細かな違和感に過剰反応をしてしまったのでしょう。
If you say so, but that is a cool detail. Very cool detail.
ええ、冷静になればどうということのない違和感でした。肩に降りたかほどの小さな取るに足りない不快感です。仮にこれが後に障害になったとしても、一息で吹き飛ばせる。
Ryder is unusually talkative, as if she's persuading herself, trying to brush off whatever is worrying her.
でも、どんなに些細なものでも違和感はあるんだろ？それが聖杯戦争を再開させたやつじゃないのか。
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Also, I spilled a bit of my drink. Need to wipe it off. There we go. Yeah, I was just about to say something about that. That maybe it's not that she's overly perceptive to nothing, but she's actually the only one who is divine enough, close enough to breach past the barrier of that messes with everyone's perception right now, and she's actually able to perceive the strangeness. So yeah, this is definitely a place of interest when we eventually go through the correct choices, correct options, correct events.
ご心配なく。これは私の問題です。シロやサクラには害を及ぼしません。
If you say so. But yeah, it could be something just within her. We'll see whichever it is.
いえ。もしそうなったとしたら、同じものとして、私は今度こそ。
As before. And in Japanese she said 同じものとして, which means as the same thing as it, whatever it is that it is. Protect the two of you. Ryder murmurs, failures of the past still in mind.
ライダー
Hmm.
なんだよ
Okay, sure.
さっきから変だぞ。悩み事はまあ人それぞれあるだろうから無理に明かせとは言えないけど、何か相談に乗れることがあるならできる限り力になりたい。
Yeah.
あ、いえ。今のは私の勝手な思い込みで、シロやサクラには関係がないというか、私があなたたちに自分を投影しているだけというか。
I want eventual backstory with you. A lot of it. In a haste, she starts mingling words. I feel bad for her, but Ryder is kind of charming this way. Yeah. She always feels so much older than me, yet somehow she looks like a girl around my age right now.
とにかくですね。サクラの護衛はお任せください、シロ。
ああ、よろしく、ライダー。
Probably sensing my absolute faith, she finally managed a smile. I'm not sure about that. If anything were to happen, Sakura should be safer with Ryder around.
ありがとうございます。
どういたしまして。
それと、本来口にすべきことではないのですが、私の護衛対象はサクラだけではありません。シロも私の守護対象です。
That is very much appreciated. Although, if Saber ever hears about that, I feel like she is gonna be very protective and wants to be the one to protect us. And if you ever tell that to Sakura, then, well, blood will spill. Then again, I think Sakura trusts you that you will not steal Shiro for yourself. I mean, you clearly have a thing for Ayako, Mitsuzuri. Also, there's the smile.
なんでさ。
Oh, even though Ryder is Sakura's servant? Rejected.
まあいいでしょう。サクラを守るということは、シロを守ることにもつながるということです。
Protecting Sakura includes protecting you. That is how it is. Ryder turns away, pouting. Funny, did I say something wrong? Oh, there we go.
さて、私の方はこれくらいで切り上げることにします。シロ、あなたは？
もう少し寺を散歩していくよ。
Yeah, sure.
あ、ライダーもお参りするか。
Yeah, let's go together.
私がさくらの安全を祈願しても、こちらの霊格は機嫌を害しませんか？
Bit of a blush, very appreciated. Would the spirits here be offended if I prayed for Sakura's safety? Huh.
いいんじゃないのか？どうせなら正しいお参りの礼儀作法も教えるよ。
Hell yeah.
であれば助かります。
Mm-hmm.
では、改めて境内を見て回らせていただきましょう。
Sure thing. Cool. Yeah. Nice time. There's been so much content already in this part. Nothing new, call it a day. And then to the Einsburn Castle, I assume. Or is there something here to do before we... Yeah. Oh, we could go to school. What the hell? What the hell are you doing there? That just takes us to a different location. Okay, well, since this is here, let's Hello? Cool. I came up to the rooftop on a whim. Both of you. Since the weather's nice, I thought I'd go relax in the sun up here, where no one... No. Wait a minute.
もしもし、何してんだよ、あんたたち。
That's a great line to choose there. But yeah, moshi moshi. Hello.
あ、シロ。
Hello, Liz.
リーゼリット。無視してしまえばよかったものを。
The black maid approaches me as carelessly as a baby chick, but the blue maid lets her naked hostility show. The one in black and speaking broken Japanese is Lizrit. Ilya simply calls her Liz. And the crabby one in blue is Sela. Ilya's guardians, the maids of the Einsburn Castle. It goes without saying that they definitely should not be here.
よかった。シロならきっと知ってる。
We definitely know whatever it is that you think we know.
待ちなさい、リーゼリット。彼の手を借りることではありません。これは私たちの仕事です。あなたは下がっていなさい。
Our mission alone. Okay. What did Ilya make you do? What would Ilya need from the school? Fuji-nee is the first thought. Is there anyone else? Does she know? Sakura? Yeah, Sakura goes to the school. Maybe make food for her. Who else? I mean, I don't think she really knows. I mean, she's probably seen Kuzuki-sensei, but he's probably not working anymore here. Or is he? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, no, I have no idea. Beyond Fuji-nee and possibly Kuzuki. Sela declares flatly. Liz draws back, looking disappointed. Aw.
それではごきげんよ
Fare thee well.
う。ここで私たちを見たことは他言なきをお願いします。
I will fucking shout it to the world.
そりゃ学校のみんなには言えないけど、そう思うならせめて普通の服に着替えてから来ればいいのに。俺だからよかったものの、他のやつが来たら大騒ぎになってたぞ。
ご心配なく、人よけの魔術はかけてあります。私たちを意識できるのは魔術を帯びたものだけです。この町では数えるほどしかおりません。
I mean, fair.
そうだったのか。そうだよな。そうでもなけりゃ誰かに見つかってるもんな。 いくら休日でも職員室には先生もいるし、陸上部の連中にだって見つかっちまうし。そっか。基本的に2人は隠密行動だったのか。
Hey, wait a minute. Oh? If that's the case, then what was that all about? That's a scene we haven't seen yet? Question mark? Not sure.
それ、リーズも同じ？
同じですが、何か？
いや、その、リーズは、なんていうか。
何でしょう。差し支えなければお聞かせください。
ああ、その格好のまま商店街でケーキ買ってるんだけど、あれはいいんだよな。
I wonder if that's gonna be a scene later or if that was just simply something Shiro saw on a whim and there was nothing more to it. But that's funny, of course she would.
大変有意義なお話です。
Goodbye, Liz.
重ねてお聞きしますが、それは一度きりでしょうか？
Uh-oh.
それとも頻繁にでしょうか？
You don't understand, Sella. It's necessary for her energy levels to be high constantly. She needs to go snack on the shopping districts. This is vital. It's part of her daily missions. It takes priority over cleaning or listening to Ilya. Okay, maybe not listening to Ilya, but you know, you have to understand this. She requires snacks.
いや、頻繁にってわけじゃないぞ。1週間に1度ぐらいだし。
Uh-oh.
リーゼリット。
Uh-oh.
大丈夫。みんな友達。シロがちゃんと通訳してくれる。
I love her phrasing here. Shiro, help the fuck out here. Please explain it to Sella in a way that makes sense. Please. Make me not look guilty.
余計問題です。まったく、どこであんな安物を仕入れてくるのかと思えば、まさかあのような雑多な商店街の洋菓子店からとは。
And one in a distasteful shopping district.
そう。じゃあ、もうやめとく？
No, let's visit together. Maybe we can see a nice young lad as the sole owner and a few cat girls serving as maids there. That would be fun.
そちらは問題ありません。カタログを取り寄せなさい。今後は配達制にしますから。
That was supposed to be a Nekopara reference. Would be wise. Order a catalog. We shall have them delivered from now on.
ええ、そちらの方がスマートというものです。
What was the shop's name in Nekopara? Le Soleil? I think La Soleil? Yeah, La Soleil, I think. I can't tell at all whether they love or hate each other, but either way, they sure are one interesting pair. But why is this duo here in the first place? That is the question.
まさかケーキ屋を探してるわけじゃないよな。
Definitely are. What about it? You want Beko-chan? And that's over 2 kilometers away from here. That's, I guess, the name of the shop, even though Chan is a weird thing to add there. Maybe that's just included in the name.
違う。私たち探し物が。
Or maybe that's the owner of a famous bakery.
あなたには関係のないことです。誤解なきを言っておきますが、私もリーゼリットも学び屋などに関心はありません。
Yeah, I feel like they are looking for Fuji-nee or Sakura or Well, one of the two probably.
そもそも私たちがこのような下船な場所に足を運ぶ原因はあなたに。
Oh, to have you. So they're looking for us, for Shiro, because Ilya wants to spend time with us or make food for her, or Ella closes her mouth as if she made a mistake.
俺
I can practically hear the tongue click. It seems that I'm part of the reason why these two are here on the roof.
そうでした。このようなことが繰り返されては困ります。事故を防止するにはまず原因を究明しなくては。
Thank you. Oh, actual question mark. She nods to herself. Yeah, Liz is just like confused, like, what are you trying to do here? Why are you convincing yourself? I have a bad feeling about this. My ability to sense approaching man-made disasters has gotten a lot keener recently.
じゃあ俺はこれで何してるのかは聞かないから引き続き屋上の絶景を楽しんでくれ。
Shiro, you lack the true heart of a true adventurer. We must delve into every and any possibility. Trigger all the flags. Ask all the questions. Always push forward and trailblaze on.
お待ちください、エミヤ様。話は変わりますが、あなたが持っている袋はもしやお弁当というものではありませんか？
Our conversation just did a 180. Indeed, the object I'm holding now is most definitely a lunchbox. I just felt like packing one and bringing it with me.
お
Oh,
弁
double
当？
blink.
セラ、白おいしい？
Bento? She tries.
お嬢様の話では替えの利かないものだとか。味に厳しいお嬢様が言うのです。一品であることは間違いないでしょう。
Yeah, anime definitely, and probably Japan as a whole too, has a big fascination with bentos. I mean, I personally I guess they look cool with their boxed aesthetic with lots of mini ingredient bunches stuck together in a small place, but I personally don't have a big attachment to them, and I don't think they taste any different. Like, why would they taste any different from normal ingredients? I guess there's the if you put something like a lot of little ingredients next to each other and then cram them together, like they can be pushed into each other, and thus their flavor spreads to the others, thus influencing the other things, tastes there. I guess that's a possibility. And then, of course, being shot in a small, tight box also can make them more, not humid, but you know.
白、食べる。
Sure, we do.
近い近い近い。
No, not close enough. Oh. Okay. The two stare intently and silently this way. Liz just seems to aim for my lunch. Sela, on the other hand, has malicious intent in her eyes. Those are the eyes of a dangerous rival. One who will be all over you the moment she sees a gap in your armor.
とにかくまただ。近いうちお城に行くから、その時はまたよろしく。
I like the yoroshiku, and then dashing out. Can we escape? this is as tense, or even more tense, than Rin chasing us through the classroom in Stay Night. I finally catch my breath after escaping to the classroom. It's not like I really needed to run away, but that rooftop is tactically unsound. The only thing that Emiyashiro has ever met up there is bad luck. Osaka keeps joking about it, but saying that an aura of defeat hangs about that place, damn.
その点、ここならこっちの陣地だし。
It's the classroom I've gotten so used to. Here, neither Tosaka nor a Super Tosaka Mark II plus Sakura double team could pose any threat to me, let alone a possibly ill-intentioned pair of maids. Also, the music cut out weirdly. If I had to describe it, I'd say that just being here raises my battle prowess to be at least equal to that of any intruder.
さて。
I relax as I sit down on a chair, and Sella is behind you and Lisrit is somehow below your desk. Maybe I'll go to the now empty archery range to eat my lunch after I've rested for a... Hello. Just what the heck is this now?
もしもし、そこで何してんだよ、あんたたち。
I ask her as I kick out at the desk.
おかしいですね。女生徒の机からリコーダーを探さないのですか？
Oh my god. And then obviously, lick it.
探すか、あんなもん。
Yeah, they have a very specific image of, Sella has a very specific image of Shiro. The blue maid clicks her tongue, yeah. In disapproval.
なぜでしょう。年頃の男子生徒が休日に登校しているのですよ。それぐらいしか目的はないでしょうに。
The smug smirk.
どこから得た知識だそれ。そんな間違った常識は捨てちまえ。
Wow.
間違っている。ですが、リーゼリットが購入した書物にはそういった描写が3冊に1冊の割合であったのですが。
What the hell even are you? You are an enigma. The quick nods. She's hopelessly misinformed. Whatever Liz has bought, there wasn't the slightest bit of common sense in it.
わかりました。身近な女性との楽器に性的興奮を覚えるのは間違いなのですね。残念です。女性との体ではなく楽器そのものに偏愛する思考には少しばかり感心していたのですが。
Huh? let me try that again. Huh? What the hell? Stella's shoulders slump in disappointment. Meanwhile, Liz has been staring at my lunchbox the whole time.
あのさ、用がないなら他に行ってもらえないかな。
I came to school today because I wanted to take it easy, so it would be great if they could leave me in peace.
いえ、お気遣いなく。私たちはあなたの学園生活を観察しているだけです。どうぞいつも通り休日をお過ごしください。女生徒のロッカーを探るなり、お気に入りの女生徒の机で妄想にふけるなり、いかように。
What are you? I mean, sure. Pleasuring yourself upon the desk of the girl you harbor secret feelings for. Weirdly enough, you know, I don't think I've ever seen guys do that with discs. I've only seen girls do that with discs. Huh. Lockers, though, that's a different story. In conclusion, if I cannot escape from these two, it looks like my peaceful morning will never come.
よし。
Oh. I stand up, I noticed.
エミヤ様、やはりリコーダーを。
あ、校庭にフルールの怪獣級超特大ジャンボイチゴケーキが。
Huh. Special strawberry cake.
モンスター級特大ケーキ、まさかアテ
Damn.
ネの町を襲ったという伝説のクリーチャー。
The legendary creature that attacked Athens? What the hell? You have been grossly misinformed by whatever she has brought into the household. But no, wait. Sure. Yes, definitely. That one. Specifically that one that attacked Athens. Okay. Wow. Sella runs the window, while Liz stands with her unwavering gaze, still fixed on my lunch.
どこですか、エミヤ様。ジャンボというからには少なくとも直径10メートル以上でなくては語弊があるかと。しかも何の工夫もセンスもないクリームホイップがコピーペーストのごとく続くやっつけ具合、シンメトリックなどという言語も通用しない究極のインスタントなのでしょうね。
Wow, it took almost the whole box just to describe it. Okay, Sella. Completely tasteless, plain decorated with whipped cream in such a perfect symmetry that each white peak seems as if it was copied and pasted into its place. The ultimate impossible to defend against, the one and only, an instant words cannot describe. Huh.
そんな悪趣味で低俗なケーキが存在するなんて、想像しただけでも魔術基盤が崩壊しそう。
Make my magic circuits collapse in upon themselves. What the hell? Her admiration Kya just goes. Kya, Sella screams in joy. Wow. It sounds like the Einsburn's magic circuits have a fatal flaw or two in them somewhere.
リズ、エミヤ様はどこに？
We skedaddled.
廊下。ノジカみたいにタターって。
Ta-ta.
まさか今のが方便だとでも。
Weirdly enough, I don't think I've ever heard the Japanese word for faint. I think I usually only hear feinto. But hoben. Weird.
なんと巧妙な。追いかけますよ、リーゼリット。逃がしてはなりません。
Or maybe it was a similar-ish word that they just translated as faint. Yeah, after Shiro. Just, I mean, you went to the roof. It has the aura of defeat, you know. Certainly nothing that I can remember, but since they're chasing me, I'd better run for it. Fortunately, this is not the castle, but the school. I shouldn't have any trouble losing them. Never mind. Nope, they're catching up to you. Oh, the forest. I catch my breath and wipe the sweat off my forehead, and they have teleported behind you. I circle back around the club building and the auditorium before taking shelter in the archery range. By the time I'd finally shaken my pursuers, it was almost noon and...
Shiro, okaeri.
Wow. Welcoming you back. Liz was already waiting for me at the range.
追いついた。ミヤ様、私たちのことをどうぞお気遣いなくお願いします。
Wow, Sella has been so funny, this part. Sella arrives, short of breath. I'd heard she was hardly the athletic type, but to tail me all the way here would have taken a fair bit of energy. She must have quite some tenacity. There's definitely something very wrong with those Iceburn magic circuits.
わかった。もう諦めた。おとなしく飯食う。二人にも分けてやるから、それで勘弁してくれ。
Sparkles. I see. Sella may be another story, but Liz will be perfectly satisfied if I just share my lunch with her.
そうですね。私、栄養を取りたくなりました。
Sure.
今日はエミヤ様の料理をリサーチすることで調査は切り上げるといたしましょう。
Deep breaths. Chill. She's down. Sella staggers towards the boxed lunch on wavering steps before finally collapsing in front of us. In front of it.
独り占めはやめて。
Damn.
白のは二人で分けないと。
And as Liz sees it, there's none for me. Yeah.
まあ、それで解放してもらえるならいいけど。
But that reminds me. What were these two doing here, anyway? No, just lunch. Wow. This part is running quite late. Okay, I think this is the last one. Let's do it. I finally made it to the shopping district. It's a little early for lunch preparations, but I walk around looking for any big sales, and suddenly I see Sakura. I thought that was Castor. Huh, Sakura and Castor in the same scene. Okay. Oh, this is great. We can talk about today's menu. No, that's not for many years to come. That's an anime for way later.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. I stop and take a good look at her companion. There's no mistake. A Castor Sakura duo, huh? I've seen her around lately, but it's rather unusual for someone to accompany her.
Ah, senpai.
Hello. Sakura turns around and calls over happily.
あら、エミヤくんじゃない。ごきげんよう。
Gokigenyo? None of that boy business. That in and of itself is weird, but she's also standing next to Sakura and smiling happily. A cataclysm or a perhaps chance granted by the heavens? Definitely.
こんにちは。さくら、キャスターと知り合いだったのか？
I always love it when characters don't say the typical line of konnichiwa or domo, but do their own thing here, like with Shiro, just losing one of the letters. Konnichiwa.
あれ、先輩もキャスターさんとお知り合いだったんですか？
You know, she tried to kill me, she tried to lure me with magic wire hypnotism, the usual stuff.
あ、竜道先輩のお宅にいらっしゃるんですから、そうですよね。
初対面の挨拶はいらないわね。こんにちは、エミヤくん。マトウさんとは仲良くさせてもらっているわ。
That is a legitimate surprise.
私もエミヤ先輩のお家にお世話になってますし。
Mm-hmm.
ええ、境遇が似てるからか、つい話が弾んでしまって。
Mm. Yeah, she's way too happy or jovial or nonchalant. I gulp down the retort welling up in my throat. This caster is not the caster I know. No matter how one looks at it, she's a well-educated woman and a perfect beautiful wife, yes. Well, this is a truly unbelievable situation. No, it's just you have been blinded this whole time.
もしもし。
もしもし。
つかぬことを尋ねますが、お二人はどんな馴れ初めだったのでしょうか。
I like the word 馴れ初め. It's a fun one you don't hear too often. The extreme shock made me go into news reporter mode.
はい、それはですね。
Mm-hmm. Oh?
可愛いじゃねえか、お嬢ちゃん。
Wow. Okay. Tried to pick up Sakura, but Sakura was having none of that shit. You do not look like Shiro. Thus, you are dead to her. And I assume Castor came in to rescue. I wonder if all the other servants, whenever Lancer is trying to pick up girls at the flower shop, if all the other servants are conditionally just coming to rescue other characters from his clutches. that would be funny.
何？最近はメイドっていうのか？家庭的な女の子っていうのもいいもんだね。
Okay, dude.
どうだい？買い物が終わったら俺に付き合わないか？なんだったら一緒に回って荷物持ちを引き受けるぜ。
それとこれとは。
You shouldn't provoke her too much. If she can get a bit hungry. Are you good with tentacles, Lancer?
そう怖がりなさんな。取って食おうってほど野暮じゃねえさ。俺はできるだけ今を楽しもうってのがポリシーでね。退屈はさせねえし、後を引かない甘い時間をだな。
I regret.
お待ちなさい、そこの打剣。
Oh, we're doing a Japanese old style samurai rescuing someone from an evil lecherous dude. Lecherous, I guess, nobility or something. Yeah, his face. Also, Chibisagura. Very adorable.
ここは天下のマウント宮山商店街。イヤソのように自己中で好き勝手な振る舞い。天が許しても、この私が許さなくてよ。
Or maybe not a samurai, but more like one of those wandering monks that roam the lands and do good deeds. The church heavens permits it.
お山の魔女じゃねえか。
I don't know if this is a specific reference to some film or a character or a story, but yeah.
シュッシュ。用があるのは女の子なんだよ。女の子。
Wow.
わかるか？子がつかないおばさんにやるもんはね。さっさとサンマとカレー買って帰りやがれ。
My guy, do you not realize the allure of MILFs? Huh? Stupid boy.
おばさん。
Uh-oh. She's charging her whatever that sound effect was. Laser beam?
よく聞こえなかったわ、ランサー。
Wow.
もう一度言っていただけるかしら？
An explosion.
そうしたら遠慮なく全身に火がついて走り回るようなホットドッグにしてあげてよ。
Wow. Worthless hot
バカ
dog.
野郎。とっくに遠慮なしじゃねえか。そっちこそ場所をわきまえろ。
Wow. Oh.
よく
Sorry,
聞こえなか
that's
ったわ
gonna be the rest of this
ランサー。
part.
もう何を言うかと思えば私はお客様。あなたは魚屋の店員でしょ。クレームには笑顔で耐え忍ぶのが接客というものよ。
Fish market? I mean, sure, I guess they sell fish probably here too, but yeah.
半端に買い物慣れしやがってこのメギツネ。今日は日が悪い。
Wow.
これ以上クビになってたまるかっての。
Here too.
愚かねランさん。この商店街では私たち主婦こそが最強なのだと思い知るといいのだわ。
Wow.
さて
Sate.
騒がせてごめんなさいね。余計なお世話だったかしら、お嬢さん。
No, no, thank you. And Sakura is kind of blushing as well.
ありがとうございました。
I like the audience claps. Maybe that's just a template story telling beat from old Japanese TV sitcoms. That's possible too, but that in itself would come from legitimate history, I guess. Yeah. What is it up with female servants picking up and making girls, or coming to rescue girls and making them blush? I don't know, but my inner Yuri fan is very much enjoying that.
もしよろしければお名前を。ということがありまして、それ以来仲良くさせていただいてるんですよ。
I see how it is, Sakura. You can admire and become friends with other girls, but we can't. I see how it is. Okay. Shiro will remember this.
ちょっといいか、キャスター。
I motion Caster over to the side and then punch her to the face because Sakura is mine. No, never mind.
どういうことだよ一体。さくらを助けてくれたのは感謝するけど、何か企んでるんじゃないだろうな。
安心なさい。害はないわ。ランサーがここに抱っこしているのが気に入らなかっただけよ。ああいう男は昔から好きになれないから。
Wow. She curves her lips into a beautiful smile. It doesn't look like this elegant newlywed wife is lying.
それに、麻藤さんは宗一郎様の教え子でしょ？それで学校でのことをいろいろ聞かせていただいてるの。
There's probably very many interesting stories to tell about Kusugi-sensei from school. You see, on Monday he was stoic and held a serious lecture. But on Tuesday he was serious and held a very normal lecture. But on Wednesday, you see, it was very different. He was all one note and held a very regular lecture. And on Thursday, well, that day he had an off day, but on Friday he did the same thing as on Monday. But you know, she would eat that all up. She would eat it up so fast.
一星とはそういうことを話さないのか？
あの子は宗一郎様とは義理の兄弟のような関係なのだから、もっと私にも懐いてくれればいいのに。
じゃあキャスターさんは久月先生と結婚されたら竜道先輩にとってお姉様になるんですね。
Wow, Issei's misfortune with women seems to never cease. Okay, Shiro, come to the side and let me just sorry. You deserve a good smacking. She is a perfect woman. Don't you ever say things like this.
そうしたらもっと打ち解け合いますよ。羨ましいな、竜道先輩。
Yes.
ねえ、先輩。
Yes. ああ、まあな。
いいですよね、新婚って。素敵ですよね。
I wonder if the mic even picked my slap up, or if it overcapped and just made it not sound audible at all, because it was quite a loud clap. When I pushed Shiro to the side, smacked him. I'm envious newlyweds. It's so lovely. Mmm.
嫌だわ。そんなに言われると照れるわよ。
Mmm. I feel like we could try that out too. You know, there's a Shiro here. You know? Also, they both have a purplish hair. So, you know. She may be acting humble, but there's no hiding the joy overflowing from within. Yeah. Alright, caster-san. No matter how calm you pretend to be, it's all there in plain view.
そういう麻藤さんにも素敵な人がいるんでしょ？
Mmm.
結婚とかそういう長い視野でのお付き合いは全然できてませんし、そういう立ち入った話はまだまだ先で。
Looks at Emiya. Looks at Shiro.
でもその方にご両親はいらっしゃらないんですが、その保護者の方とはうまくいってますから、いつかは
Yeah. Flapping about, Sakura makes weird motions.
かわいいじゃない。
And Kester just looks on with a smile. Yeah, Shiro? Wanna comment on that? Oh, my god. She is just everywhere. She's just guarding every place at once. Everywhere, all at once. Maybe she's embarrassed because she comes here often and doesn't want someone to overhear or something? Isn't that Ryder looking at us from over there? Ryder glares this way, not as if to jeer, but more like a snake focusing on his prey. Wow.
なんですよ。ね、先輩。
How dare you unfocus from Sakura when she's talking about you and to you.
ですから先輩が私のお料理の先生だって。
まあ処方を教えたっていうなら確かに。
そうだったの。宗一郎様のためにお料理するのもいいけど、夫婦揃って食事の支度をするというのも素敵ね。それでは、宗一郎様、こちらの明石直送のタイをさばいていただけますか
？Corgi that came straight from Akashi. What the hell?
だが獲物は必要ない。
Wow.
宗一郎様。
That's a line delivery and a half.
なんて見事な池作りを素手で。
Wow.
聖者を裁くのとは勝手が違うが。
Wow. I forgot. I mean, I didn't, but wow.
命を奪うために培った技術が命を奪わぬ料理を生むとはな。得難い経験だ。礼を言うぞ、キャスター。
Wow. You know I had to do it. You know I had to do it.
なんてもったいないお言葉。
Wow.
エプロン姿を見てみたい。
She's having the time of her life and, you know, all the respect for her. I suppose why they would make sashimi from a fish that's still alive in a Zen temple is a question best left unanswered.
しかし。
Looking at it now, perhaps the Sakura caster pairing isn't all that strange. Yeah. On one side, we have a housewife. On the other, a staunch domestic helper. Both seem to be the type to hold back their feelings, so they might actually be pretty similar.
さくらもキャスターも魔術師だしな。
And both have a bit of a darker side to them too, you know. I mean, I think that's a perfect combination. Being in public, I keep my voice low.
私は全然ダメですよ。ライダーに教えられても進歩がなくて困らせちゃってる程度です。キャスターさんとは大違いです。並べられるなんてとんでもない。
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Shiro is very much a novice, but I don't think you can. Like I said in the previous part, I don't think, or maybe in the part before that, I don't think you can compare anyone to Castor except maybe Ilya from this town. Like, obviously, you know, 1v1, when you go to your we don't talk about mode, obviously no one can match you, but otherwise, yeah, Castor is pretty unparalleled. Like, she is dimensions above Rin.
卑下することはないわ。素質は十分。貯めている力ならちょっと信じられないくらいあるもの。
Yeah. So Castor can even see that. Yeah.
お肉とそればっかりは無駄なくらいあるってどこかの誰かさんに言われて困ってますよ。
What the hell? I look around. Perhaps it's not just Ryder. Any chance that Tosaka might be passing by?
魔術のこともありますが、私たちみたいな女の人はいろいろと前途多難だと思います。けど、それでも幸せな家庭を築くキャスターさんはすごいです。
Respect.
はい、私も後に続きます。
Sakura clenches her fists with determination, as if saying, I have just now opened my eyes to life. Wow.
それに、すごい魔術師なのに、キャスターさんって優しくてつつましくて尊敬しちゃいます。
So Shiro never told what Castor did during the war, huh?
あらあら、そこまで褒められると困ってしまうわね。私も至らないところばかりなのに。
All the things that you think are imperfections are actually very nice little works, and we love you for them. She laughs. She sounds she sounds modest, yet at the same time, somehow realistic.
魔術師と実生活の割合か。キャスターはそのあたりどう思うんだ？
Since I don't know a lot of magi, I'm a little curious.
その考え方自体が間違えていたよ、坊や。
Oh?
魔術と実生活は相入れないもの。割合なんて言葉自体考えてはいけないものよ。
Huh. Aw. No mundane magic. Sad.
魔術の根本は歪曲、逆行に他ならない。どのような魔術であれ、使えば通常の営みを歪めてしまう。
Ah, in that angle. Sure, okay.
ですからね、正しく生きたいと思うなら、実生活から魔術は切り離すべきでしょう。
Yeah, that's a fun idea. Magic in itself is the furthest thing from everyday and from normal. Thus, when used in normal life, it becomes no longer normal. It becomes distorted. Yeah, that's a fun idea.
両立はできないってことか。
I mean, you can, but they bleed into each other and become all warbly.
完全に両立しろという話よ。
Oh.
魔術師は境界を行き来するもの。どちら側を主体にするかは術者の自由だけど、この境界をなくそうとしてはいけないわ。
Okay, sure.
魔術に徹するのなら実生活を排除する。人として魔導を極めようというのなら、表と裏 2つの顔を作りなさい。
Mm.
その上で人としてのあなたと魔術師としてのあなたの生き方を決めればいい。
Sure.
じゃああんたはどうなんだ？今は久月先生の奥さんだけど、魔術師としてのあんたは。
当然今までと何ら変わりはないわ。
Okay.
魔術師としての私は魔術師である自分に何の疑いも持たない。自らの力を自らの思うままに振るうだけ。ただ最近は魔術師としての自分になることが昔に比べて少なくなっただけの話よ。
Mm.
なるほど。
奥が深いですね。
今の私やさくらさんは魔術師である前に女ですからね。
Sure.
でもいざという時男を立てる技があるのなら、それは内助の功ってものじゃないのかしら。
Should you have the power to support the man you love? Isn't that the part of a wife's duty, I wonder?
そうか。この力は好きな人を幸せにするためのものだったんですね。
Sure, sure.
今度から料理と同じくらい修行に身が入りそうです。
Sakura seems enamored by Castor, who gives off a feeling of being a senpai in life. I can't tell if it's a friendly exchange or a self-improvement rally.
そうですよね。女の人はそういうのがいいんですよね。ミス・パーフェクトみたいなのはダメですよね。
Wow. Fuck Rin, basically. That's how a caring woman should be. I shall dedicate my whole life into becoming more protective over Shiro, improving my magic, taking care of Shiro, making sure no one else can come close to him, protect him from every threat. Stab. Stab, 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 stab.
ミス・パーフェクト？誰だそれ？
I mean, I feel like I've heard that name many times before.
もちろんね。
Nip.
遠野さんです。
Oh.
そういう子がライバル女学院にいるんです。
At this rival women's academy. Mhm, definitely. Wait. That's kind of funny because, they're not a girl, but there's actually a Tono character in Nasuverse, right? It's, the main character's name from, last name from, fuck, what, I forget, the vampire one, with Arquade, and, yeah, Tonoshiki, I think, is the name of the main character there. Fuck, what's the name? This is bothering me. It's, fuck, I need to look this up. I really need to look this up now. Tsukihime? Yeah, Tsukihime. I didn't even... Of course, as soon as I open my phone, I remember it, yeah. Tsukihime.
人呼んでミス・パーフェクトって。
Oh, guess every school has somebody with that nickname. And here I was about to guess Tosaka. Stupid Shiro. Obviously it's Tono. Well, not that Sakura would speak ill of her older sister. Never.
あら、どんな子なの？
Too perfect.
ひどいんですよ。ミス・パーフェクトはみんな彼女に騙されているんです。
Wow, you're taking the same stance as Issei, which is kind of funny. I'm also a victim, her deposition seems to say. It sounds like Sakura really got treated badly by that girl from the rival school.
名門の出身ですごい美人で胸はないけど
Get right.
学年一の優等生で密かに魔術にも長けてて、根はちょっとドジな主戦度さんなのに公衆の面前では猫をかぶって 余裕しゃくしゃくに振る舞ってるお嬢様ぶりっ子なんです。
Wow, yeah. Let it all out, let it all out.
へえ。
I'd never have thought there would be another walking paradox of the universe in this world. I can't say whether the world is big or Japan is small.
おまけに外国を股にかける国際派キャリアウーマンの未来が約束されていて、やりたい放題40センチ放題とばかりにブイブイ言わせまくるんですよ。
Wow.
結構な仮面のかぶりっぷりね。
Oh, the thickest.
そんな子がライバルにいるなんて大変ね。
そうなんです。外面はおしとやかだからみんな騙されちゃうんです。胸もないのに。
Wow.
さくら、胸はともかくその続きを。
胸のことは置いときまして。
Ah, yes, we'll get back to it later. No, in Japanese she just said, we'll set the chest size thing aside. But here, we apparently are getting back to it later, obviously.
本当はジェットコースターみたいな性格で、周りにいる人とか思わず乗っかっちゃった人とかもう大変なんです。
Obviously, yeah. This is all another one of those weird times where I don't understand how or why Japan got the name for this word. Like, in English, it's roller coaster, but the Japanese word for it is jet coaster. What do you mean? What do you mean, jet? I mean, obviously, it's like a fast-moving thing for propelled forwards, but like, what do you mean, Japan? Maybe someone can explain that to me. There's other similar situations too. I can't think of them right off the top of my head, but I know there are at least a couple.
でも文句なしに高性能なんで、遊園地の人たちは何も言えないというか、泣き寝入りというか、その人なくして遊園地の人気は保たれないというか、私もみんなもそういうねじゃなくて、ミスパーフェクトが好きっていうか。
Wow. They're just forced to accept it. Without an attraction like that, the park's popularity would fall. Would it? I guess, yeah, sure.
それは他人事じゃないな。
But you've been making an interesting comparison for a while now, Sakura.
でも一番問題なのはですね、ある純真な男の子を骨抜きの召使いにしてることなんです。
Wow.
私だってできるなら一度くらいしてみたいのに。
Not that I would resist doing that once or twice if I could. Okay, Sakura Femdom arc incoming.
あら、やるじゃないその彼女。
ダメです。その男の子も近頃は慣れちゃったと言いましょうか。ミスパーフェクトに振り回されてるのになんか楽しんでるみたいなんです。
Damn, Shiro.
でもやっぱり無理やりはよくありません。そういうのはすごくダメだと思うんです。
Wow, righteous justice. She exudes an aura of determination. I involuntarily take a few steps back.
そうか。さくらはそのなんだ。優しいんだな。
Yes, that's it. I squeeze out a smile.
はい。ですから私もキャスターさんみたいなおしとやかな良妻賢母を目指したいんです。
ええ、話は分かったわ。麻藤さんはその男の子を助けて幸せにしてあげたいの？
それは そのままなのはいけないと思うので、なんとかしてあげたいなと。
でもマトウさんにはエミヤくんがいるじゃない。
I feel like your back is against the wall now, Sakura.
いえ、それは。
Yeah?
私のようになるという決意は嬉しいけど、そのまま私のあり方をなぞるのは良くないわよ。
はい。
私にも悪いところがあるから、それは反面教師になさい。悪い男に引っかかるのは私だけでいいわ。
One quick glare thrown my way is enough to send chills down my spine.
あなた悪い男じゃないわよね。
先輩はいい人です。間違いありません。
Yes, very good, very straightforward, very gullible.
かしらね。過方者よ坊や。あなたはこの子に幸せにしてもらえるんだから。
Hell yeah. I don't know how to answer that, so I just keep silent.
マトウさんもミスパーフェクトなんかを気に病むことはないわ。大事なのはあなたとあなたの大切な人ですからね。
She mellowed out.
やっぱり素敵な奥様です、キャスターさん。ミスパーフェクトとは大違いです。涙がこぼれちゃいます。
It makes me tear up inside while she's fully crying on the outside. Okay, that's a good gag. I guess this is what you'd call crying out of happiness. There's nothing fancy to them, yet Castor's words seem to carry about as much destructive energy as her rule breaker. Anyway, I'm glad that Sakura's problems are being solved.
キャスターさんのこと、お姉様ってお呼びしてもいいですか？
Get wrecked, One-chan. I mean, Miss Perfect. We have an One-sama in the town now.
あら、
The serious.
可愛い妹ができたわね。
The serious stare. The 1,000-yard stare.
さくら、お前の姉ならもう。
先輩、今度キャスターさんをうちにご招待して、
Hell
ため
yeah.
になるお話をゆっくりお伺いしましょう。
Yes, more Kasha time, please.
中でもミスパーフェクト対策を主に。
Rin is eventually gonna come back to Japan, and she's gonna be faced with an alliance of angry housewives.
嬉しいお誘いね。考えさせてもらうわ。
We can also teach you some cooking if you're interested.
そうだ、エミヤくんも買い物に付き合ってくださる？
Sure.
いいですよね、先輩。お昼のメニューを決めちゃいましょう。
Today's menu at Emiya household.
元からそのつもりだったからなんとか。
Something isn't quite right, but this isn't a good time to say no. Sakura is full of joy and cheer, and Castor seems unusually happy as well. Calm, yet painful, time marches on, wrapping around my neck like a silk string. ... Wow. Okay. And Finn. Final night. Wow, that went almost an hour longer than I intended. That last scene was very long. Was that last scene truly like an hour long? Like 50 minutes maybe? Wow. Wow. So much fun stuff happening this time. Not really that much like, well, the first scene we did, or was it the second scene? The one with Fuji-nee at the port. That was nostalgic and longing, and some very interesting and well needed info and about the past and history about Kiritsugu and his relationships between the Shiro and Fuji-nee. But then it was a lot of side character hijinks. Well, Sakura is definitely not a side character, but you know. Wow. Both scenes at the shopping mall were very fun, also very long. And the whole scene of Sela and Lisbeth chasing Shiro through the school was funny too. What the hell? Last time we got some very interesting and cool lore on Liz, and this time we got a lot more funny stuff for Sela. Very nice. Very much appreciated. Okay, cool. Next time, new loop. We'll see how far we get. I didn't intend to do a full loop in one go, but you know, 9th day was or day 9 or whatever, second day in the loop with, you know, 9th of the month, when there was nothing to do on that day, so it was basically just 3 days. Yeah. Okay, Patreon early access, 2 weeks, link down in the description. Cool, see ya, bye.